Right, we're going to start off the next session, and this one is, I've had a quick chat with them in the break, and it's one I find really, really interesting. It's a special conversation around AI, continuous education, and social and economic strategies. I'm going to introduce you to the moderator of this event, Wumboy. You're going to introduce, she'll introduce you to the virtual keynote and also the speakers on stage.
Check it. Great. Thank you so much and good morning. I hope it's still morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Businessabc AI Summit 2025. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Dennis, Sonesh, and the fantastic team. It's been a pleasure working with you and putting this together. A great honor to moderate this powerful session titled AI Continuous Education and Socio-Economic Strategies. As we all know, AI technologies is rapidly reshaping industries and societies. It is critical that we rethink how education systems prepare young people for a changing world. Today's panel brings together leaders from academia, technology, and investment, each of whom bring unique insights into how AI is changing the learning landscape and what this means for youth, educators, and policymakers. So let's dive in. I will introduce our first speaker, keynote speaker, who will give his keynote speech.
Welcome all the delegates for this special conversation on AI, continuous education, UBI social economic strategies at the very, very prestigious Businessabc AI Global Summit, London 2025. It's my great honor to speak all of you from a city called Oxford of the East, Pune, from the MIT World Peace University. A very good day to every one of you. As I said, I'm honored to speak at this Business AI Global Summit, a platform where technology meets purpose. Today's conversation is not just about artificial intelligence, it's about how we architect a society where AI uplifts people, where learning is lifelong, where economic dignity is guaranteed, and where no one is left behind. My friends, let me set the context for today's conversation. AI is advancing at an unprecedented pace. The IMF estimates that 40% of jobs globally will be impacted by AI in the next 5 years. And in advanced economies, that number could reach up to 60%. But this disruption, my friend, isn't just technical. It is deeply human. It challenges our education systems, labor markets, and economic safety nets all at once. Introducing the interplay model, let us discuss this. To respond meaningfully, we need a systems approach. I call it as the interplay model. A 4-part framework where each pillar supports and strengthens the others. Let us break it down. Let us see. AI, the exponential capability engine. As every one of us, we know AI isn't just automating tasks. It's redefining what's possible. In short, it is diagnosing diseases faster than radiologists, writing code, translating languages, analyzing legal contracts, powering creative tools, urban planning, and personalized healthcare. But remember, here is the paradox. While AI augments capacity, it can outpace human adaptability. Unless we redesign education and employment paradigms to keep up, this brings us to the next pillar. AI enhanced learning interfaces. As we know, all my scholar colleagues, from static e-learning to adaptive real-time systems, predictive AI tutors reduce failure rates by 20%. Interfaces respond to learner emotion and engagement. Use of LLMs in intelligent tutoring, as we know the ChatGPT and Khan-Migo. So very interesting statistics. The AI tutors improve test performance by 30 to 40%. The statistics made by the MIT Media Lab in 2024. We know the anticipatory interfaces will revolutionize the digital pedagogy. Continuous education, the human adaptability accelerator. The half-life of skills now under 5 years. The WEF predicts that by 2027, 70% of the workforce will need reskilling. And that's why learning must be continuous, modular, and AI augmented. Just think of it. Micro-credential instead of degrees. AI tutors that personalize lessons in real time, and vocational reskilling that adapts the shifting job markets. We must remember the education becomes a lifelong subscription, not a one-time ticket. But learning takes time, and time is a luxury many can't afford without income security. So it comes the reskilling at a scale. The statistic says 1 billion people need reskilling by 2030. Again, very interesting statistics. 58% of global workers will require new core skills by 2027. This is given by the LinkedIn Future of Work. As we know, the half-life of skills is shrinking. This is the statement made by the John Fallon, former CEO of Pearson. So, how we can close this AI skills gap? AI economy demands data literacy, system thinking, and creativity, where national skill frameworks must integrate AI fundamentals, and that is a job of our university. This implies that we must skill the people faster than we code the machines. Now it comes very important, the universal basic income, that is UBI, the economic enablement layer. As we know, the UBI is often misunderstood as a passive welfare mechanism, but in reality, it is economic infrastructure. It provides the stability to retrain, space to innovate, and securing for caregivers, artists, gig workers, and those in transition. Very interesting studies came from Finland and Kenya. It shows that the UBI improves mental health, increasing entrepreneurship, and doesn't reduce work motivation. Very important. It's not just about the redistribution, it is about the activation. Giving people to base layer to engage meaningfully in a fast moving digital economy, that is a universal basic income. Now, let us discuss about the socio-economic strategy, which is nothing but the equitable operating system. As we know, no single policy can future-proof society. What we need is a new kind of socio-economic strategy, regenerative and not extractive. What it means? It means investing in public digital infrastructure, creating AI government frameworks that ensure transparency and equality, moving beyond GDP to measure well-being, creativity, and environmental health. What we measure shapes what we strive for. And let me tell you, when AI, education, and income security are aligned with human-centered policies, we move from fragile efficiency to resilient prosperity. Very interesting statistics. The 42% of the universities are redesigning degrees for AI integration. And we understood it. Universities must teach students how to learn and not just what to learn. The most important aspect is equity in digital learning ecosystem. One statistics I came across from UNESCO 2024 report, they said 39% of learners in rural areas still lack high-speed internet. My friends, connectivity is a new literacy. Addressing this digital divide via mobile will be the first strategies. And offline sync, multilingual access, the inclusive licensing are critical. This also challenged the AI and mental health in education. While understanding the student experience, hyper-personalized content can overwhelm the learners. Surveillance-based analytics can reduce trust, and emotional AI must be carefully regulated. And we are happy to mention here that the MIT World Peace University is working on this AI and mental health. 52% of the students reported increased anxiety using AI-driven edtech without human intervention. The mind learns best where it feels safest. And this is the strategy we applied for the university students' development in India. In conclusion, what is the call for action? If we build AI for profit alone, we risk widening inequality. But if we build AI within a framework of education, equity, and ethics, we can create a new kind of civilization. One where people are valued not just for their labor, but for their insight, care, creativity, and adaptability. So let us not ask, thank you so much for your patient listening. I would like to thank Honorable Dinesh, my good friend Dilip Punglia, for giving me this opportunity to discuss with everyone of you.
Thank you very
Gratitude.
much. Thank you very much,
Namaskar.
Professor Pandey. And thank you for your powerful keynote speech. Just a little bit more about him. He is the Pro-Vice Chancellor at MIT World Peace University in India, and it is a pleasure that he could log in to join us this morning. I will briefly introduce our panel seated here today, and I will just do a short introduction, and I'll give them about 2 minutes to tell us about their work. Next to me is Professor Charlene Fu. She is a professor of technology and international development at the University of Oxford and the director of the Technology and Management Center for Development.